Hi there, I'm Megan and I go by Solar Glow Meditations. Welcome back to another distance Reiki healing meditation session. I already have pulled a tarot spread in front of me to figure out what the situation is that we're working on. And then I've pre-selected a couple crystals to help guide the energy, but I don't know what the rest of them are yet. So we're gonna roll with whatever comes through as we're starting to go through the session. A few things. I do need your consent to work on your energy, so either out loud in the comments or in your head, wherever you feel most comfortable, just consent to receive the energy. And if you have suggestions or things like that that you'd like me to work on, please feel free to drop them at the comment box. I do also have an ad-free version of this on a members-only YouTube channel, so you do have to go and subscribe, especially on YouTube. I'm not quite sure how to do it, but I'm sure there's stuff out here on YouTube that can help you figure it out. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, I will also drop what the crystals are in the description box, so don't feel like you need to remember names if you liked one in particular. So yeah, I'm gonna start with Yellow Adventurine. We're just gonna start seeing what this energy is that we're working on. And I have to laugh. This first card that I drew, I somehow knew this card would be coming up in this tarot spread. It's the sun, and the sun has been a very prevalent card in my kind of awareness for the last few weeks, so much so that I even had a dream about a week and a half ago that used the sun as prophecy. Like, I knew the dream was a prophecy and that the sun card was the message. And the sun is really about positivity, pleasure. It's just this very like happy, sunny card. Anything that brings joy and all of those things. And so we're starting off this session with this card and this very sunny, positive energy, because it sounds like that's this place that you've been in, that you're coming from. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea of what's happening here. It's almost a little bit of toxic positivity. And I will say that I am completely guilty of this. I feel that there's something happening up in your head. It's like this. I feel off balance. Like, what do you mean toxic positivity? It's not so much that you're creating toxicity for other people. It's that you're out of balance in this joyful state. You've done a very good job of meditating, becoming very in tune with your emotions, your body, your everything. You're doing a really good job of keeping yourself grounded and in this headspace, and that's absolutely wonderful. I'm going to be pulling in Howlite to work on our crown chakra to go with the Yellow Adventurine. You've done such a good job of getting into your spiritual space, of enjoying the meditations, learning to talk with guides, spirits, loved ones, being just in tune with yourself, with what you need. And that is absolutely phenomenal. I feel you almost holding your breath for the next message. Just start to take some deep breaths in and out. Ooh. If you need to yawn, you should yawn. If you feel yourself falling asleep, just lean into whatever you need. There's no right way to experience these sessions. It's just whatever you need in this moment is exactly perfect for you. Okay, we're gonna put this yellow adventurine down and we're just gonna look at your crown for a moment. I've got like this headache energy feeling coming through. Make sure you're hydrating. Maybe not right this specific moment, but feels like it would be beneficial after this session to drink a little more water. Okay, Spirit just reminded me of this story that I had shared with some family members. I like to scroll social media in my free time, and there was this one piece of video that came up where someone was saying they don't drink water because you get enough water from the food you eat, and that any liquids that they did need, apart from that, they drink Mountain Dew or something like that. But I think really the message here was that they only get water from food. And I think most of us on this channel would agree. I know you need to drink water. It's really important for your hydration, for making sure your digestive system is working, things are flowing, flushes toxins. It's a really great cleanser for both inside and outside. So please drink your water. But I recognized this almost immediately as rage bait, and I just had to sit there and giggle and say, this is ridiculous. And it's not a lot of things that I say that to, because I try to have this like open mind to wherever people are at, but like this is such like a basic human function. Like, have you not stopped to take the time to notice how you feel when you do drink water and when you don't? I don't know, maybe they eat a lot of watermelon instead. That might be a good way to get the liquids they need. But it just, Spirit reminded me of this because I reacted with this like little bit of giggling, like, are you serious? And instead of having like sympathy or empathy for this person and feeling like, oh man, that's gonna be a tough lesson to learn, it was almost like there's this disconnect between me and this person, which is a hard place to be because we are all connected, we are one. Like, if you zoom out far enough, like, we're still individual souls. And so to have this judgment reaction to somebody that's going through something completely different, like, I don't need to learn the lesson that you need water, but I do need to learn the lesson of perhaps not judging and taking joy out of other people's lessons. So perhaps that's where the disconnect comes from. And there is this disconnect between the joy and all the other emotions, and that is the the next message from Spirit that we've been holding our breath for. So I hope you're still breathing. And I don't know why, but we're going with this crystal if I can get it out of my box. It is the flower stone. How do you say it? Andalusite. It is the flower, the cross, whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure why I'm being called to use this stone. It feels very grounding. I don't quite remember what the generally agreed upon characteristics of the energy are. That's okay. We feel into it, we roll with it. All is good. Oh, okay, here we go. So this joy has had you so disconnected from any of your other feelings, but it's almost created this disconnect from your body. You're not allowing yourself to feel all the other feelings that come with this very intense eclipse season. There are so many external forces playing into our lives right now, and it can be very unsettling and very unstable. But by not just allowing yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel in that moment of receiving information, you're becoming disconnected from yourself. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna cry here. If you need to cry, just go ahead and do. Release whatever emotions are coming through. Allow yourself to feel. It's like you haven't been here for a while. This disconnect between your body and your soul, it's really put some sort of like strain on your creativity, your flow. It's almost like a new wall is being put up between you, yourself, and you. Me, myself, and I don't think there's a third one for you, yourself, and you. Maybe the letter instead of the word spelled out. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here for a moment as you feel into whatever it is you need to feel. Just a little bit of a sense of, oh yeah, this is what it feels like. I had forgotten. Are you still breathing? The last stone that I'm going to pull for this session is Orca Agate. Kind of looks like an orca whale. Agates are very slow, steady energy. There's this song that's been playing in my head for several days now, and it's coming up right now. It's Carry On by the band called Fun. I'll spare you my singing because it is not worth it. But the lyrics are, when you're lost and alone, something like a stone, carry on when you're lost and yeah. Anyways, the message of the song is carry on, one foot in front of the other. There is work to be done. There are things to come. You don't need to think about those right now, but we're going to infuse you with this Orca Agate energy, the steady, disciplined pace of moving forward. I really like the name Orca for this because it reminds me of an orca, but orcas tend to be this very aggressive animal, for lack of a better term. And so, though it feels like there might be some conflict internally, externally, wherever it may be, it's really persistence and consistency here that's going to carry you forward into the next. This feels like the space to end the session for tonight. Just take whatever time you need to be here, be still, feel what you need to feel. You are so strong. You've got whatever it is that's coming next. You got this. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.